Hello, hello, hello. Streaming to become president. Day 100 and... We're in the 20s, right? 24? Or is it 14? It's 14. 114. Streaming to become president. Day 114. 2028 election is 1,278 days away. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let me exit out of my work that I'm doing here. Where's my Steam? LA Noir popped up. Alright, we got ourselves green tea for today's play. And we're still in LA's Hollywood's Vice Detective Branch. So yesterday was an interestingly long and convoluted case where apparently somebody, a character that I feel like should have gotten some screen time, is dead and apparently was a mastermind behind a burglary ring and everything, and all it got thrown up into the air because some guy decided that he was going to fall in love with the target, the mark, and decided to kill the ringleader for an out, which led to everyone minus that guy getting killed. How peculiar. Anyways, streaming. We got darts to play first. Doo-doo-doo. Place your bet. Okay, so 3 misses and a whiff. Yeah. Multiple of 5 will do as far as our push-ups and put-ups go. Alright. I don't know why I've been feeling so lethargic lately, but we'll see if I can get up to at least 25. So, while I'm doing that, counting my way up to 25 twice for sit-ups and push-ups, there will be a video playing. It will be showing the Creative Commons and open source projects that I am leveraging to make this stream possible, ignoring the publishers that made the game. I'd just be playing a different game if that was what I was here for. No, I'm here to advertise the things that people provide, not necessarily for free, but with the intent that their lives will be better by providing everybody with access to this kind of functionality. For free, unwarranted, unbidden, but available. Anyways, they are as follows. Yeah. That should have been a full playthrough, right? Okay. Did 15 push-ups and 25 sit-ups and 10 push-ups. So 25 total. Let's find out what our score is. What do you think? And a 19 and a 7, so that's 26. Plus 15, so that's 41. Plus an 18, so 59. What's 59 plus 18? 59 plus 18. 77? Huh. Fun stuff. We had that score before. Maybe. Today is our lucky day. Again. What kind of meme are we going with today? Blue sky. Okay. We're going to go with... Let's scroll a bit. I'm feeling like doing a juxtaposition. The whole, what is it? Healthcare CEOs and the like. The top one is business, the bottom one is terrorism. No. Yeah, something along that line. So, that'll be what we're posting today. Daily Dwartboard. 1, 2, 8. Sorry, 7, 8 days left. Dash, dash, dot, dot, dot. Dash, dash, dot, dot, dot. Select all. Copy. Post. Oh, I didn't wait for it to finish before tapping out of it. So, next we've got Twitter, currently known as X, to post on. Boop. Doop. Where is... There it is. Boop shadoop. And posted. And then we're gonna truth it out paste and pictures. Let's buy the Pikachu screenshot that I had. Oh, and it likes to reverse the orders. I forgot about that. Nope, not that. There we go. There we go. Truth it out. Boom, bam. It automatically got flagged for containing content that may not be suitable for all audiences. And I have to, in my preferences, turn on load sensitive media. A curious situation. Huh. We'll see what kind of reaction it has on True Social then. It's interesting because on there they've got ads sort of like you see on Twitter, and the ones that they like to do are those super clickbaity ones with like the really gross images that really make you just want to scroll past with clickbait taglines. And I can't believe there are people that actually are like clicking on those things. Like, I don't know, you gotta be a dumb fish to eat that bait. But fishers of men and the like, right? Of course they're good Christians in that way. No, so I'm worried that they're just like, okay, my kid going without their 20th doll, going down to 3 and everything is definitely arbitrary pain compared to whatever the fuck I saw on that ad. Not actually really internalizing what real pain is, where it's like, okay, there's a situation here that has you in pain, but there's no way to address it because you're poor, you're broke, the system is working against you, so even if you weren't poor or broke, then you still wouldn't be able to get actual medical care without going even further into debt and broke and entrenching yourself even further into the monetary system that everybody lauds as being so life-saving, but even then, other places are doing it better for free. That's pain. That's a pain. Anyways, I'm just worried that's how they're getting desensitized to things, since little do they know they do have an imagination. They just use it to eat away at their empathy for anybody but themselves, their future self, and their past self. Back in my day, things were so good, and I feel so sorry for the little me that had to grow up into a world that just fucking wants them to wake the fuck up. I just want to sleep in as long as possible. Can't you fix this while I'm still fitfully turning in my nightmares? My nightmares where I don't understand anything at all. Alright. Manifest Destiny. Vice Narcotic. Alright, we're getting to Club 111, 111, 111, 111. This one. Such a weird load. It's all a dream.
Phelps. A shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Alright,
Sounds like a
background
homicide
noise
beef.
pickup.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying army surplus
And we're
morphine.
still tracking down that
Get over there before
morphine
homicide
supply.
travels all over the place.
Meanwhile, we
already
know
cleared that up.
where it's
Judge in
going and where it
Pasadena
came
took the
from.
big
It's
sleep
Courtney and
yesterday.
his crew selling it
He
to
had a
the
personal
good
stash
doctor
of
and
20
his crew.
cigarettes.
Not recognizing
Appears
that the good
we
doctor
didn't get all
is
of
doing
it.
some really weird shit. And he's looking for a upgrade on his arson racket.
God damn it. This bitch put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
What are my vices?
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that.
What are my vices? listening to these guys and thinking that they're good quality individuals and will redeem themselves without any pushback on my part? That seems like an adequately destructive vice to point out. But you're the one that's benefiting from it. Why are you complaining, Earl? Alright.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Following the meta-narrative structure, the Ludo structure. You gonna get the fuck in, Earl?
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
I don't... Oh, so Earl, are you wondering if you're gonna get caught up in this puritanical situation?
Any Central Unit 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street. Unit
We're gonna
code 3
spend some
identified.
time going to this one. Gonna be a bit unsure because I think it's lying to me about how close it is. So we're gonna stay on this road and go until it's to the left and then take that road. Oh, but I forgot we're in Hollywood, so it's more zigzag as far as the bordering goes. Shit. Case in point. Alright, we'll follow this one as far as it will go. Which isn't far. God damn. What is... Oh, it's a... damned... I see. I see. I goofed on a presumption. Don't worry about the sirens. It's going to be going for a while. Hold your breath, or don't. Never mind, I'm turning it off. The sound of a car has already been inured in my mind, but the siren, the klaxon, the warning bell of class traders, I can't deal with that one for too long. Thank you for changing lanes, that was very helpful. This is a little worrisome, thank you. Okay. We didn't hit that, did we? Oh no. Alright. Whoop whoop. Oh, we're getting to where we can turn right and have it be a rough indication where we're headed. It's been a while since we've been to the city proper. LA proper. You know what was the longest thing for me to understand is the different names of districts inside of cities being frequently used and recognized and leveraged inside of movies and stuff. We're in the know. We know what we're talking about. This is like Soho, or this is, you know, Hollywood. This is U.S.A. Tripla, down south wind or downwind of the sewer treatment plant. You know, that kind of thing. And I didn't really register that I do that here inside of Logan, where it's like, oh yeah, you got Cliffside, you've got River Heights, you've got Adams, Wilson, which is in the island, stuff like that. Local jargon. And then we're going to just skip straight to... Like, we'll have Earl drive us to the 111 Club. Thanks. It's so far south in my soul. Okay. We're gonna go here.
Any Central unit of 484 just
Oh,
occurred.
we're close.
3155 West 4th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
11K calling KGPL. We'll take the 484.
11K.
You gotta help me, officer, please.
Slow down.
Badger game.
What happened?
I was just walking along, not bothering nobody. And these punks jumped me. They knocked me across my mouth and took my money.
How long ago was this?
Not more than 20 minutes ago, mister. They went that way, down the alley there.
Wait here.
Let's do it. There was a perfectly great convertible over to the
Please,
side.
sucker.
Son of a bitch is taking the car! Shit, come on, let's get after him.
Wake up, Cole.
Alright. Pursue the suspect. Hurry up, Cole, as he takes his sweet ass time. Honey Badger don't give a fuck. Why is... Does he have his sirens on? See, there's so much incidental damage that happens with car chases. Just so not worth it. I don't think Girl would like that we're using his car to beat things down too. You know what? Yeah, getting on the sidewalk was like the terrible way for me to go about that. Hey bud, are you going through that?
Now, wasn't that a stupid thing to
Alright bud.
do? Put your hands in the air!
At least he's alive. We give so much deference to cars over guns. Not even guns either. Cars over foot pedestrians. Hard to recognize a human in a mecha suit? Little did we know he was actually running interference on another case that was going on too. It was a big giant crime ring. Alright.
Can you drive to this one? You know the way. You can drive.
You know, after I damage your car, I don't think you want me behind the wheel too much. Just a suggestion. Alright. Okay. 111 Club. 4:45 p.m. just
Homicide
before
guys are already
sunset.
inside.
Alright, Bukowski, what do we got?
Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bow. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no piece.
Do you mind if we
fuck
take a
up,
look
bro.
around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too.
Somebody
I'll keep
who
her
wrote
company
that,
until
if
you're
they
ready.
were thinking, this is super witty, this is totally in character, and this is like me being super funny. Wow, this got a little intense. What the hell?
Pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Not nowadays. This is more of the par for course here in American culture. Cigarettes? Okay. Oh, it's a mirror. Gotcha.
Let me through. I just want a quick look at all.
Matchbooks.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
How do you even... Oh, do you crawl under? Is that a lift up thing? No, neither. Oh, okay. See in the box. I'm going in circles here. Awkward.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Carruthers. Got anything? Malcolm Carruthers. Alright.
Well maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
You would think, right?
What's that click?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Neat trick.
Find
The case
anything
must have cost more than the trumpet.
See, and again, whoever's making these cases, these devices and everything would be
Follow up on the musician.
should be funded by everybody so they can get patented goods and everything and then actually go violently protect them whenever somebody tries to step on the territory of their intellectual property, right? I missed that. Whatever.
Kept his stash close at hand.
So damn advanced. What was the ticket for? Blue Room Jazz Club? Okay. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. And no bass. Just cellos and the like. So it's only the bodies that are laid out that we investigate in this manner. The weird feature.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
I mean, what was left in circulation was what was stolen, right? So it's still that. Okay. Where would you typically dispose of the box if you're holding on to it? Because it's not... Oh, hey. What's going on there? The Lord Tobacco.
Army surplus again. Goldrick must have been moving contraband through the club.
Oh, so it's the club owner that is dead in the front? Two angles, gotcha.
Dozen packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
A couple months. It's like a year, right? If you're pacing yourself. I mean, I know there's people that aren't, but That's so many. We got 2 missing. Oh,
These look brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them?
oh my
Army
goodness.
surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army
We
surplus
got a quick
valors. Sound familiar?
disconnection,
We should
but
get back to the
luckily
station
I'm
and check the
recording,
details of
so
what exactly was lifted from that ship.
streamers are going to be on the south end of this negotiation. Meet with the robbery detectives. I want to be a robbery detective. That sounds so much better. That sounds like the, what is it? Forensics for the financial forensics. What is going on there? Once upon a time? Was that something on the wall? That's just a fan. Okay. Brothers, you got anything?
Find anything interesting?
We got your morphine. Alright, so we're not inspecting the body like the other one. Gotcha, gotcha. And then, wow. The green room. Wow.
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
It wasn't a matter of knowing the wrong people. You know the wrong people, and you don't know the wrong people, you die regardless. Like, you know, the war and everything. What killed him was our lack of investigation into the morphine. And just letting it slide, treating it as just a matter of course. Is there really nothing? Okay. Odd, right? You walk off with the money?
Try to crack the safe.
Then how is it open? How is the safe open if they didn't try to crack it? Okay. Well, I guess we're ready to talk. What do we have?
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective.
111.
Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
No name? The hostess?
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off.
Why was she
If I
here?
had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
We're doubting, right?
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys
Slide
the club,
means suspicious,
then we start
right?
getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
No.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
The truth?
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Get the guys who did this. Oh, we're so close. Brothers, you got anything for me?
Find anything interesting?
You'll have my report when it's ready. Right now, you want to be examining evidence.
Okay. Hey, can I get a look at the sheet music here? I wanna get a good look at it. Damn. Oh man. That's a tragedy. Dirt. Okay. I think we got what we need. Yeah?
Will this make it into the paper?
Am I in the paper? Oh, we got a phone. Do it. But it's not needed.
Any ideas?
Back to the station. We need to speak to someone on the robbery detail.
Right. Let's go.
Check to make sure your home has
go.
a first
How well did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some
Damn it,
cruel irony. You survive the war, then get blown to pieces back home.
It happens more than you think. Young guys trying to adjust to normal life, getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought a nightclub.
Funny how
I'd
it's
say he
just
got
the
mixed
young
up in the right
guys,
crowds.
which indicates that the
someone
only
filled it
ones
full of
going to
holes.
war are
You don't
young
come into
kids.
that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few
know.
people off.
All units in the vicinity and any central
Little
unit. Citizen reports of
suspicious
415 at 7th
of
and Central. Unit to handle
American
code 2. Identify.
priorities. We should be sending the seasoned vets, the seasoned old people out, right? If they're the ones that made the circumstances that caused the war. I don't know. Leveraging it out and waylaying the debt to the younger generation and past.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Brenda is LA's most famous madam.
And everyone knows it?
Of course everyone knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection agency?
Whores have been around since the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the street so Joe Citizen and his wife can stroll around unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
So where does Stoker come in?
He objects to the LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
That's because
Yeah,
they're
and that's the
puritanical
problem.
Christians with
From a
a
little acorn, there's a
desire
large
to appeal
tree
to the
grow.
Christian
You
nationalists,
can bring
right?
the whole thing crashing down on us.
So we criminalize behavior
Aren't you
instead
supposed to
of
be
regulating
working,
it.
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives
Or the
are working
industry.
the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus. I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Lead the way, El Capitan. Of this sinking ship of lies and burglary.
Harry, you got a minute?
Sure, Cole, anytime.
You've been working the docks robbery on the SS Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
Inside job. Either the guys working the wharves or some of the guys on the ship.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah.
Wait, we're
Here
gonna
it
find other things that went missing, right?
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
And Goldrick.
This is the crate we recovered.
I want to make comments.
500,000 cigarettes
You know
loose
you
on the
make
streets of LA.
Desk.
Okay, so the Surrettes got taken by Christopher Majewski. And the Valley cigarette carton. Where are the bars? Oh, Browning automatic rifle, gotcha.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
So, reading Albert and Christopher.
Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. But Goldrick,
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
I want to see if we can find the name Courtney on there.
Parker or Green?
Da-da-da.
I don't know who'd be worse.
Yeah, I want to make homicide. You know you've got it made if you
Okay,
get to that.
there we go. Courtney Sheldon. Boarded, disembarked. So they have passengers on the left and things on the right, so they're not related. Gotcha. Good to know. Well. Yes, we've got more of a lead on the B plot as we thought.
Parker or Green? I don't know who'd be worse.
What if I ran past them?
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that.
Hi, peeps. How did you know we were getting in the car? Hello? Alright. Where's the blue room? Okay, so the trampoline is the fire department? That's funny.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the blue room? I couldn't do that to you.
Blue room prestigious? Aw, damn. It looks like a gold doorknob.
The women don't find you handsome?
Is it cold enough for it? I thought that the manhole covers only vented like that when it was heat disparity. Because it's like decomposing fecal matter coming up or being exposed to the cold winter air type thing. Wow. Oh, this is the club that Bro is. He's actually adjacent to exactly who's going or what's going on here.
Boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lichtman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't.
I fucking hate Earl.
What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow. Or their knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries Untersturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy!
Like, what's
about you
with
get a drink
him and that
while I see
attitude,
this?
too? Like, it's not like he went to go fight in the war or anything. He doesn't get to have that kind of agitation. He clearly didn't have
Will
it.
you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable
That's
of.
not
Ask your
antagonizing.
questions, head officer. We have work to do.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
So, truth? Oh no, but there is some doubt, right? Because
You can do this the easy way with me,
they were
or
with,
I can call my partner
what's
back
his
over.
name?
I can
His
assure you
old
he's a lot less sensitive.
army buddy.
You think your threats frighten me?
Black man don't supply nothing. You think there's a black man in this town holding on to 2 tons of morphine? He'd be dead in a minute. White man supplies, black man buys.
Morphine
My partner
overdose.
mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry, what was the question? My partner mentioned a couple names. You recognize them? Is this a doubt? Oh, wait. Yeah, this is a lie, huh?
I don't believe you. You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective? You're out of your
What?
depth here.
How is that not?
Questions of the
Oh, I guess it's just a
Boys,
ticket?
Take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
And you're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of
This
this
is such
city.
a...
Do you think
He
you can
didn't learn
stop
anything
people
from the
needing
war.
drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words.
And you plan on doing that by upholding the law that imprisons innocent people.
Words are just words, Cole Phelps.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the mixer.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
So... not suspicious at all? Why am I tailing her? Every time. Getting a little far. But you're right. I'm thinking right. Yep. Shit.
Vin, at risk losing the trail.
Oh, she's here. This isn't suspicious in any way. Like, it's an actively glowing headlight. Somebody parking. I guess people just don't care about people parking in the same coincidental time. So is this an awfully creepy stalker situation going on here that we're participating in? So he's a stalker, as well as cheating on his wife if he has a wife, right? So the tail on the tail. And this is the vices that were being alluded to.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3. If you'll
Don't
follow me.
understand
My acting
why,
says
though.
I have real talent.
What's the special of the day?
What do you say?
LAPD. We have some questions.
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Eager Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps, Mickey Cohen.
Good afternoon.
He has manners. Aren't you a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole. He has the biggest schlong in Hollywood and the smallest gun. Or maybe that's the other way around. I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is? And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole. Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the Silver Star up on Sugarloaf. I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around
It's just
beating
like,
me
okay,
while my
stop.
lunch gets cold?
I thought this was about me.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Just a doubt.
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment?
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know
Such
where
a
he got the morphine?
dumb motherfucker as he's smoking on a
Kid.
cigarette.
Ask a question,
Like,
you might get an answer.
And drinking, probably. You understand what dope is? Weirdo. Dumbass.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
What about the buddy? Stompanato. Another doubt?
So you haven't heard
Why is
anything
he
about
so
what happened at the
obvious?
Guatemala
I can
Club?
read that.
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena
You're
say
like,
adios the
just
other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has
super
never been my
automatic
thing, Roy. It's
profile.
always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. We have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
So they're wanting some of it too, so that they can sell it properly without it
1384 North Bronson. Some guy with
being
an automatic
suspicious.
spraying a Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go!
What on earth?
Need a drink. I
Is this a canon event in LA history?
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. She said all's fair in love and war.
Ba-da-da-da-da. Woo!
All units, officers need help at 1384 North Bronson. 1384 North Bronson, shots fired.
Are we on Bronson right now?
Code 3.
Is that the road that we're currently on?
All units, further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution. Units 49 William, 15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by for further. Any other units?
Okay, so this seems... We'll see what's going on here. What on earth is taking place here? If this is canonical for LA history, why were we worrying about school shootings? Alright. You're running away. Oh, I thought that was no way, like, what is going on here?
You're clear.
What is happening?
LAPD, drop the gun now.
Like, oh hey, what up, Stream Boo? True recovery. The true recovery is finding out that you don't need Stream Boo, they need you. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, I'm out of tea. Damn. So, what's happening here? So what was the bus that he was shooting to? Combo
Phone
table
number and
3?
restaurant table.
Was he supposed to be making it out of here and then go to Macombo table 3? Because he did a terrible job of that mission plan. What on earth did he expect was going to take place here? What on earth? Oh, what a weirdo. What a weirdo. So much weaponry. This is a BAR? Damn.
It's one of the BARs.
Those guns are fucking insane. What the hell were we giving people to use over in the war? God damn it. We just upped the game too as we kept going. Talking about, like, you know, the Korean War, the Vietnam attack. It's like we just escalated further and further.
Felix Alvaro.
He's one of the guys from the ship?
His name was on the manifest.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and started treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
I fucking hate Earl. Like, what is his deal? Who is he? Who is his parenting from? Like, this is grossly indoctrinated behavior and only vilified by the fact that he's desperately pretending that he has any leg to stand on with it.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolridge?
Yeah, I heard
Skip
about
little
it.
shit.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Wait. I'm sorry, what? Hear anything about the big heist on the Coolridge? Yeah, I heard about it. So what happened? Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship. So, a doubt?
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
It's clearly the guy that you went to go talk to, Mickey Cohen, right? A doubt?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
Okinawa.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the manifest.
He's been here a couple of months. Sure glad to see you got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean, Detective.
Pretty cool customer.
He's been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Not for a minute. Oh, a phone call. Let's answer the phone. Like a pager, basically. This side? How can I help, Detective?
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I keep
need an
getting
address on
high
Jack
register on the tone as
Kelso.
opposed to low.
Just a second.
How can I help, Detective?
Jack Kelso, apartment 4.
Looks like we're gonna have
1408
another
North
interruption in
Central
service.
Avenue, Hollywood.
I'm worried.
Thank you.
Alright, our buddy Kelso. Wah. What wall? Oh, there's 0 bars. Oh, my goodness. I wonder why we're having such terrible
Jack was a
connection
company
issues.
sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
The enemies of civilization and democracy.
Won't work.
Kelso wouldn't?
He's a tough customer.
Man, woman, and child to save a little food every day. And that way, the people of Western Europe can be helped in their fight for decency and freedom. Make sure your family does its part. Look for the bin at your local grocers. Your help of some dry goods or preserves will help those who need it the most. Donate today, won't you? And be
Oh,
sure
blood
to
drive?
buy your victory
Okay.
bonds. Available at your favorite movie theater.
We're gonna just barrel through. Hi. Everybody run. So many pedestrians. What's happening? Oh. That was a short drive. Alright, Kelso, what do we have here to save for ourselves?
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us.
Why? You are fine
Do
with
I have
doing
any choice?
investigations
No.
on so many other instances
You don't.
at the
Are you
location.
going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
Agreed.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Yeah, like literally always making the wrong move here. Maybe it's part of the game that anytime I press something, it goes south so quickly. Alright.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
There's that other disconnect. Oh my goodness. It's a rough one. I hope it's not sending out multiple you're live type notices. So, let's see. Remove an answer. No doubt.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear more of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Whoa, you know exactly that he's speaking the truth. God damn.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Truth?
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know why Eddie McGoldrick had 3 of them.
The goddamn fool.
Okay.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I doubt.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on the street. Now we have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
No.
Answer the question, Jack.
He doesn't really give a shit about being
when the
on the
robbery took
right
place.
side of the law.
I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit,
And since,
Cole.
you know, he doesn't
Did you
believe in a
seriously
god
believe that
after
dragging
going
me
through the
down
war,
would
he
get
also
me to
doesn't
give up
believe
my
in the
own guys?
sanctity of family
You calling yourself
either,
a
so
Marine?
he's fine with
Trying to make a
being
name for yourself
an
with this shit, yo?
infidel in that
Look at
way.
this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm gonna be working on it and keeping an eye on you.
Why
You can
fucking
go
asshole?
now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
Yep.
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged today?
This is a pretty intense one of back and forthing.
Talk about tension.
Oh,
It was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on me. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
I'm glad he didn't freak out about the car crashing just now. So what we're going to be doing eventually is trying to corrupt his intent and sensibilities till he does cave and get up all the information that we need.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Alright.
It's no good. We need to get closer.
Hey, bud.
Hit it. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
getting close. Steer him off the tar. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims. Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires. Hit it, Cole. Spin him out.
I don't expect
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Ow. Shit, do you get...
Guys aren't gonna go quiet. Open fire!
Wow, he reloads like a... I don't know what the word I'm looking for is.
You're covered, Cal.
Alright. Never taking anyone alive. It's such an abuse way of investigating. Maybe if I was better at the chasing. I don't know. Maybe Stomper is one of the guys. Oh, we got a non-bloodied list. Hey, this seems to be a direct print of the itinerary here.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Courtney is not known by them. That's a little suspicious. Alright. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting store of streams on the... what's it called? Twitch website. Awkward shit. You are now live. You are now offline. You are now live. You are now offline. Over and over and over again. I think he's meeting.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
Who is Sheldon? Courtney Sheldon. Okay. Sheldon is Court. And this is gonna be a investigation into where Courtney ended up selling the rest of the
We need to
morphine.
get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Alright, so that's the second bar. So there were 5 cards or racks. We got another one. Okay. Let's be here, then outfit, then our lovely outsider suit. Don't believe what's inside the paper. And then let's check this out. Investigate.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can someone talk to Harry over
Who's
at the
Brenda?
Times? It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now. Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor?
Oh.
District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD, and his
Interesting.
commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? fingering a fellow officer.
LAPD vice scandal could go all the way to the top. Mayor district attorney declined to comment. Stoker tell-all may cost jobs at City Hall. Hey, bud. So we're not investigating that body, gotcha. So we're gonna be getting a framing coming my way. Alright, nothing in the car. Cool. Maybe this is why he's letting some of the car damage slide.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
So they're trying to draw the leader out. Knowing the solidarity between the men. They're like, oh yeah, let's, we're not even going back to investigate the guy that died at the diner. Okay. Squeaky brakes. I missed it again. That sucks. Alright. There are so many people getting ready to... Like, they hired an entire team. And that's not
Getting close. Steer him off the tar.
Hey. Okay. There we go. Guys.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps. I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
Hi, guys.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
Oh, shit. So we're not catching them. Okay, moving on to the next one, because this is really going to, you know, give us the answers that we need. Oh, you lost your hat, Earl.
What? The cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another accommodation?
So...
A smoother ride with no engine knock.
That was a pointless... That was so pointless. What the... What is happening? Also, what's happening there, yeah. You turned into the far lane and I love to see that shit. No. Far lane, I love to see it.
Any Central Unit suspect to be taken into custody at Southern California Auto Club. Stand by for further unit to handle identify code 2.
We're not bothering with that to keep with the tempo of what case we're working on currently. Imagine if it was like that synchronized and there were just so many people from the same ship all getting killed at the same time. It's a squad of hitmen. Sort of like in it's a very, what's the word I'm looking for? John Wick style scenario. Man, at the post office. The thing the cops didn't freak out about plainclothes officers showing up in a fancy car, huh? You ever think that happens? Wow. Wow. Hey, can you move?
Throw out the guns. Having some space here.
Are these doors open? Where's that guy?
You're clear, go.
I know. That was the neck. So we're just clean sweeping here, as opposed to... Hey, buddy.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. It was worth a try.
Rest in peace, bud. Hey, Finkelstein.
Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
I'm assuming he would. And that's why we're gonna be in trouble, or our main character is. Okay, no jacket investigation to worry about. Outfit, speaking of, I want back with the Sunset Strip. Alright, heading to Polar Bear. What's going on here, guys?
No time. I gotta play interference on a sweat down.
No idea what a sweat down is. Jargon to me. Do we need to look at more over here? Okay. Oh, He's got something in his pocket. Yeah.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
Wow. I don't... This is very, cops versus robbers taken to the, inert, safe extreme, if that makes sense. That oxymoron. Alright.
Majewski, Beckett, Goldberg, Driscoll, these are good guys. Why do they get wrapped up in this thing?
Because they're in a system that is designed to keep them poor, even in the face of the service that they've provided. You know, putting their life on the line for the Imperial Order. It's... Oh my god.
This
Hey.
isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
I think we're gonna need a new car if this is gonna be a chase. Nothing happened. 9:15 p.m. We're part of the team.
Light 'em up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
It ain't us. Is your buddy behind the car? Oh, there he is.
On the roof, Cole, nail him! Stay down.
Oh, shoot.
I'm wide open here.
Car's going in. Yeah. Oh, roof too. Right roof? Oh, hey.
They're making a run for it after them.
So simple. Sugar Hill got nothing on.
on every one of the sons of bitches on that
KGPL to car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Oh, he saw me in the newspaper.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
What did he say? What? Oh, I'll be damned. That's not correct protocol. Hey, so about this car. Alright. Oh, Hollywood Police Station. Do we even wanna... I guess I could've stolen a car. This thing is drifting heavy to the right. Maybe I should shoot out the right tire and make it a little bit more even. Wow. At least I'll be a master at the right turn, right? Look at that. That was such a curve. Super hard work on the right turn. Yeah. There we go. We made it.
Roy, in my office if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But Cap...
Los Angeles.
No buts. This is more important.
We have to get our story straight as we frame him. Make him out to be the ringleader of this criminal enterprise of morphine.
Sheldon.
Why is the doctor here?
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
So, sure.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Beckett's confession. Yeah.
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. And none of us were. We just followed your orders.
I'm not going to be getting anywhere with this
You were
guy.
on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Now?
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
No, sorry.
I'm just going to go with it again.
Beckett had a message for you before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
Why did you guys come down here voluntarily?
You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were.
Yeah. They were getting their stories straight while I was busy actually doing my job. Poorly, but my job. Oh. How intriguing of a case this has turned out to be with that betrayal in the works. How wonderful, how interesting.
You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Yeah, it's funny that you're like...
What is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has pictures of you and the German. Compromising pictures, lad.
I love the racism that's there too.
I don't understand.
What is with the audio
How
getting
could you
cut
do
out?
it, lad?
Is there supposed to be someone in that seat that didn't load in?
Children. Consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot.
We literally
kind of
have
publicity,
Operation
Phelps.
Paperclip going on right
Hand
now.
over the gun. Keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press.
Oh yeah, we don't want your side of the story coming out in any way whatsoever.
What the hell were you thinking?
Lovely. And he's gonna try
Listen, Marie, I need to
and explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her?
Really, the silent answer?
What were you
So then what is he bothering coming over here and pretending?
Imagine what this has been like for them. Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
I wish there was actually an example. Why is this freezing? No fucking way. What is going on with this game? Oh my god. OBS is crashing. This game is crashing. What the... Not OBS. My connection to Twitch is crashing. This game is crashing. Shoddy game for a AAA game. Shoddy game. What the fuck is going on? I hope this game's fans actually aren't like diehard defenders of this kind of bullshit. Manifest destiny. It was there, so it was ours for the taking. There was a woman at the club, and she was mine for the taking. Seriously, though? Okay. We get another try.
I think we bust in there and find the guy.
Alright, so we're gonna go quick through this.
Sheldon. Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
We went quick to detective.
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Alright.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
So, what kind of evidence do we have that would be able to? By the way, the copy of the manifest still is showing corruption inside of the court, or inside of this case. So Mickey Cohen, yeah?
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our old dude. He believes we have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth.
This guy has it.
Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, detective.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Very
Yes.
interesting.
That's correct.
So you had opportunity.
He's just here so that he can micromanage this confession.
It doesn't mean that I was involved.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
Alright.
Beckett had a message for you before he died.
How wonderful that we have an opportunity for a try again.
I feel
Wow.
bad about Beckett Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him.
Because he's got a fucking vendetta against Jack.
Jack
Kells.
is not in this. He's a good
is
guy.
Jack
You
Kelso?
were Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Skip.
You certainly had us.
Skip. Oh, there were two guys in there. Oh, I should have stayed for a second there. Who was the other person in there? Alright, so do you think the scene ended as he was walking away, or are we watching through this again?
Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done
I feel like
enough damage
you
here.
also acting in a super highly agitated state of packing everything inside of bags would also be upsetting the kids, as opposed to, I don't know,
What were you thinking?
calmly handling this and recognizing that it's very racist of you to be offended on the fact that she's German. I mean, that's probably only a portion of what she's upset about, but
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
like, they really needed to add in some home life cutscenes in addition to their flashback cutscenes to the war to give this at least any gravitas. Was he... like, if he had one, do you think he would have? Buddy, you literally invite... and then you're going to her place? Oh my god. There's someone else. And then another fade to black. Oh. So, we're off Vice. How convenient. What is happening with the audio? What is taking place here? Your actions have earned you a demotion. Prepare for reassignment. Getting a Marine... oh, it's the controller acting up? Getting a Marine like Felix to rat on his buddies would have required subtle questioning and solid evidence. Another OBS? No. Alright. Insta-heat! We've been here before. Back when things were, like, relatively novel of doing period, noir drama and everything. Alright. So this is the other police department.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
I love,
Phelps is up before
again,
a
they're
review board in
fucking
December.
all
Until then, he works the arson
worth
desk. End of
decommissioning on
story.
that statement and
Phelps.
sentiment alone.
Yes, sir.
Like, you don't get to pretend that you stand for justice and equality of the people's rights when you're
Fuck up on my
actively
detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground.
when you're
Do we have an
actively
understanding?
holding
Yes, sir.
a
We
resentment
don't
for an
wanna fucking
entire
rat like
demographic
Can
of the
until
population.
Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you.
I have my fingers crossed.
I don't go in for letting
He's
gangsters
an
off
adequate
scot-free.
detective. Alright, sorry, this is... it's not that bad of a connection, I swear. Alright, well, we're done with this case for the day. How wonderful, how grandiose. Now on to our other portion. That gonna keep trying to connect and reconnect? I'm assuming it's a cord problem if that's the case. So, how wonderful that we get to play a troubled and human character like Cole Phelps, is that his name? Cole McGrath? Seems like Cole is a pretty standard name for these kinds of characters. I don't know. Uh-huh. So, Volska coil, let's get that opened. Bada 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 bada. Yes. Success. Sweet. So, 4/4 time, C major scale, no sharps or flats to worry about. A quarter measure intro outro with eighths as the smallest division. I'm going to presume an even number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Sweet. Now, 8/8 for the treble clef at E F. Boom bam. And then right there. Alright, so we're gonna go half quarter quarter with a half 3/8 eighth. Oh, there are 16ths. Oh shit. I got immediately proved wrong. That's so funny. So funny. Alright, so a half quarter quarter with a quarter 3/8, a 3/16, 16th quarter quarter, then a 3/8 eighth quarter quarter with a 3/8 eighth half, half quarter quarter with a 3/4 and then 3/4 quarter. So, half note. How about we register that as a E? Then our quarter note here is a G, 3/16, C, B, and then a GC, G. Then 1, 2, we go A, F, that's D, A, and that half note happens to be a C. And since this is 16th notes, it's actually going to be over here at 9 that we'll want this outro piece to be. 2 measures at a time. Alright, so then half, quarter, quarter, 3/4, quarter. Wow, our internet connection is super shitty internet connection. That's a little aggravating. You'd think it'd be fine, but it's been... I was playing league matches earlier and I was actually taking a little bit of a dump. Love to see it. So, DAB. As well as a GGF. Then our 3/4 happens to be a CEE. Then we go quarter, 8/8, 3/8, 8, as well as a half, 3/8, 8. Wow, that's dense. Curious. Okay, we're gonna go D, F sharp, G. F sharp, Did I say G? Yeah. Then A, D. Oh, also a 3/8, or yeah, 3/8 D, and a C, and a half note is a C. An interesting. This is not a saltine, even for being in C major. How curious. All right, so then half, half, with a quarter, quarter, 3/8, 8, D to E, and a BAGG. Then we have a half, quarter, quarter with a 3/8, 8, quarter, quarter, and then a 3/4, 8, 8. So let's get that half in there. It is a E, ED. And then a C, CA, GF sharp. Whoa. Did I get that right? Feel like I just misunderstood what it was, so I did get it right. DG and a GG, 8th notes. Then a quarter, 8th, 8th, quarter, quarter with a quarter, 8th, 8th, half. Going D, B, G, F, G. As well as a G, B, G, D. G, B, G, D. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this new partner is actually a decent detective, a prime example, and then we're going to end up betraying him. And then locking in that Phelps is a shitty person. Alright, so DF, CE, CE, C. Yep, that'd be that. Then we go half, quarter, quarter, 3/4, quarter. And it's not a repeat, so an FA, G sharp B, E. And then an EC, C. Then we go half, 3/8, 8. Then quarter, 8/8, 3/8, 8. This one's not a repeat of the previous one, but then also the second measure is a quarter, 8/8, 3/8, 8. Straightforward. So we go D, D, E, F, D. Oh, D, E, F, D. Well, a half note. C. Then the 3/8 over here is a C and a D as well. Okay. Then our quarter notes are stacked in 3. Goes C, E, G. Then a B. Doo doo doo. Then a F sharp, C. Sounds a little weird. Then an A, 8th. And our last 2 measures. This doesn't even repeat, it's just one verse, but whatever. So 4Q with a half-half, and then a 3/4, half to quarter. Or 3/4 with a half to quarter. We're gonna go G, C, C, B. Oh, that's only 3, my bad. On B, that's an A. And then a C, F, half notes. And an F to E. Underneath A, C. How solid. Alright. Next, we have an... What is an agogo? Gotcha. Nope. Too delayed. We'll try it. Click organ, it is half-half, half-half. How straightforwardly supportive of the bass. We go CG, EC. Then an FC, FA. Whoa, did I do an E? It wasn't supposed to. Okay, FC, FA. Then we have a half-half, half-half with a hole. Low, GG. GG, guys. Pack it in. And an EF. Well as a CE. And a G hole note. Then we have another half-half, half-half. An F sharp. And a D F sharp. Too high. Then a G E B. And then a half-half, half-half with a hole. A DC. And a CB. I'm assuming that's a whole note G. Did I do a G there, or did I do A? I did G, heck yeah. Started second guessing myself. Half-half, half-half with a 3/4 quarter. Noted. So we'll go FB. And BG. Then a GG. 2, 3, 4. A C E. Yep, correct. Probably just something like that. So this one's a half-half with a half-quarter-quarter, then a half-half with a whole note. Those quarters happen to be a ED, which would be these ones right here. So half notes are FC and an E. Then a GG, no, an AG. And a whole note at C. Then our last two half, 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 half. FA, FA flat. Then a G, AD. Wait. Wait. No. It's, what was... I'm trying to do that ABC tune again. Alright. Half, half. And 3/4 with a half to quarter. It is a... C... No. A G, E... and G, D. GD is high. And the GE is low. And then we go A to G. As well as a C right there. Tempo is 120. And we'll keep it at that since we have 16th notes. With conviction, by the way. Alright, so this is specifically, this is absolutely an indoctrination one by Janice Cap Perry, born 1938, copyrighted by Intellectual Reserve Inc. in 1989, titled, you know, their brand name that you can't really use without getting their permission, or their trademarked name, The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints specifically. But anyways, yeah. So the lyrics are, I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I know who I am. I know God's plan. By the way, you belong. You belong. That mark that's nestled in there, it slowly ingrains, as opposed to being like, I belong to a group and everything like that. It slowly whittles its way down to, oh, you belong to us. It'll be that nested in there when it's just like, you have to make sure that you act in this holy way, otherwise all of your blessings are going to be removed. You made the covenant. You made this pact. You made this deal. Sorry, I need to blow my nose real quick. Basically using paper towels right now. Let me get some tissues. Anyways, yeah, I know who I am, and these are kids, by the way, that you're saying, I belong to the Church of Jesus Christ. I was born into it. I didn't have any say, and if you're not born into it, then again, this is, you know, kids getting indoctrinated into it, because we all know that they didn't start out having any black members, right? So, move from one master to another of sorts. I know who I am. I know God's plan. It's to make everybody believe in him, as opposed to being like, oh, I intrinsically know what the plan is. This will be the good one. I'll follow him in faith because he hasn't given me any reason to trust him off of material circumstances and improvements. So it's all going to be faith. I believe in the Savior, Jesus Christ. Funny that the Church of Jesus Christ would believe in Jesus Christ. It's a little weird. I'll honor his name. I'll do what is right. Hey, will you, though? Will you be supported in doing what's right by your fellow members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints? I'll follow his light, his truth I will proclaim. Then you'll get scorned for it, for proclaiming the truth, by the way. That's how this one works. That's why it's easy to tell that they're a false one that should easily be disassembled and justly should be disassembled. Just saying. But yeah, Janice Cap Perry. Fun stuff. Intellectual Reserve Inc. Not only do we have a stream boot, but we also have a Discord request. How wonderful. Alright. You guys gotta change the script. It's so peculiar. Alright. The Church, lowercase of, Jesus Christ. Fun stuff. Alright. We've got... We're actually almost done. We're almost into the yellow pages. We have 3 2-page songs, and then we're in the gospel. Sorry, I'm like giving you a teaser of what's coming up next, or tune in next week for, and it will be next week, because it's all, you know, a week is 7 days ahead, and there's 3 within that, so barring like a long hiatus of some reason, yeah, it'll be next week. So we already did All Glory, Laud, and Honor, and A Mighty Fortress is Our God, both of which were co-opted ones from their original intent. How wonderful. Another instance, too, might be on this day as well. So we've got 3-2 time, which means it's 1.5 measure. And then we have, I want to say no 8th notes. No, we do. We have 1/8 notes. Oh my gosh, I almost biffed it at the start. So it'll be 8 plus 4, so 12 beats per measure. We'll do 24 then. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 total measures with a half note lead in, which would be 4. Yeah, there's gonna be 3 half notes per measure. Pretty crazy. So 2 sharps, F and C, which makes us in D major scale. So with the next ones, I'm going off of like the flats, going B, E, A, D. So it goes F, B, E, A, D. So after G, it would be D, then A major scale, then E major scale, then B major scale. Oh, let me check that really quick. Pictures, all major scales. G, D, A, E, B. Then, yep. Alright, cool. F, C. Wow, I now know it's just bead backwards. Gotcha. Registered. D is our half note here. And then we actually get into the meat of it. Quarter, quarter, half, half, quarter, quarter, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, 3/8, 8. And that really is probably, nope, there are, I keep speaking before I see the full context. All right, so DCDF. Oh, all right. Da, 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 da. All right, then FGAD. Then HEFF. And a lovely CBA BA. Yeah. Then we go quarter, quarter, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter. Half, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, half. EDCD. And a GFEFG. Then a DCDD and an EDD. Next, we have a quarter, quarter, half, half, quarter, quarter, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, 3/8, eighth. Is that the last one? It is. I checked. No foot and mouth here. All right, so DEFD. As well as... Ooh, did I get ahead of myself? I did. Oh no. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, oops. Okay. Did I say the 3/8, eighth? Alright, so we're gonna go FGAD. Oh, and is this a repeat? No. Then, so after FGAC, or AD, it goes DCDF. And then on the other one, it is... Alright, it's a copy. Alright, it's just 2 here. Oop. Let's see if it's a 3 as well after that. With one exception, there is a D octave that takes place on that last half note. 3, delete, 3 right here, 4 right here, half note, scroll up, D. Then we are in new territory. Yes? I believe so. Yes, we are. Sweet. So it's going to be quarter, quarter, half, half with a, and then quarter, quarter, half, half. Not new territory as far as the tempoing goes. But we go F, E sharp, F, E natural. Well as a CBAD. Then an EDCC. And a lovely CBAA. next, we have a quarter, quarter, half, half, quarter, quarter, half, half. Going D, C, D, D. This isn't a repeat, right? No, it's not. Okay. Then a D, F, D. Followed by a D, D, C, D. And a F, G sharp, A, A. Next. And last, for the treble clef, we have quarter, quarter, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter. Then half, half, quarter. Sorry, quarter, quarter, half with a half, half. And then our overlap. So, D, 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 D. Ba-da-ba-da. And a B, G, E, F, G. Then a D, C, D. Too long. And an E, D. Time for the bass clef, which does have an intro portion. Instrument, telephone. Sure. Functional. Whether it persists will be an interesting assessment. So DF. Then we go quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter, half, half with a, sorry, quarter, quarter, half, half with a quarter. First measure, quarter, quarter, half, half. Then quarter, quarter, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter. I lied. It's with a quarter, 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 half. Quarter, 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 quarter. D, E, F, D. And then A. Look at these quarters. A D, 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 C natural. C natural, B. As well as an F, G, D, D sharp. Sounds a little gross. 6Q with a quarter, quarter, half, quarter, quarter. Half, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, half. A lot of quarters. A little saltine being put on here. Alright. EF, AG, FE. Too high. And then also a BA, A. Oh, let's get a half note for that A instead. So it's BAA, AB. And then a ABFF. Sorry, AGFF. And then a half chain going ADD. Half, half, quarter, quarter. Half, half, quarter, quarter with a 4Q half. Did I say half, half, quarter, quarter? Quarter, quarter, half, half. So, then we go D, E, F, D. Oh, is this a repeat? We forgot to check that. Yeah, looking like. Let's read it like it is. And it is what it is. Including this last one being the same, save for the last two half notes. Delete that, copy, replace with and put 11 here. And then it's this bottom half note at D, which is placed with a B. Just a little lower on it. Interesting. Then we go half, half, quarter, quarter. Sorry, I keep saying that. Quarter, quarter, half, half with a half, half, half. And quarter, quarter, half, half. We'll do E, D, D, octave. Too high. And those quarter notes were DC. Then we go F, E sharp, and CB. As well as... Whoa, am I even looking in the right place? Oh my gosh. I was looking in the treble clef. That's awkward. Was I looking? I was looking in the treble clef for that one too. Oh my goodness. Alright. Get it together. Yeah. Let me blow my nose real quick again. I'm sorry. Just dripping out like water from a fountain. So we're in the bass clef. It's quarter, 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 half, half, half with a quarter, quarter, half, half, and quarter, quarter, half, half. All right. So we're going to go A, G, F, F. Calling it. Got it properly now. And then the half, half, half is going A, D, B. Then we go C, C, F, B. And A, C, C, G sharp. Our last two. I missed something. Did I miss one in the treble clef? 1, 2. I did. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Uh-huh. So this one's a little windy down. And it's... Oh my... 1, 2... So... The repeat was at 4. Which was there. 2... Ooh, I might have fucked up hard here. No, not yet. Okay, so that is appropriately there. All right. Okay, cinch and down. Am I just misreading? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it is supposed to be... Okay. I'm finding my place. it is adequately there. Then our wonderful G sharp here. I did a repeat of this one. I did. Okay, I just need to shift it one over, and then we're good. Oh my gosh. So erase all this, which is a copy of the last measure I did. Yeah, okay. We're back on track. Okay. So then we go EDC G. EDC G natural? Oh, okay. There's a G sharp previous. As well as a, get the right clef, A, G sharp, A. There we go. Now we're on track for 13, which is a quarter, half, with a quarter, half, quarter, half, with a quarter, half. Not with, it's just these. Okay. So, AF. And a FEDDC. Then an FEEF. As well as a BEAD. And then our last bass clef goes quarter, half, with a I. Okay, good. I did it right. Okay. Oh, I accidentally skipped another measure. So quarter, half, with a quarter, half, quarter, and half, with a quarter, half. It's a GFE. Too high. As well as a GBBB. Then our half notes are ADF. With an AGF. That's it. Sweet. So tempo is going to be 72 divided by 2, so 36. Yeah. Way low down. Yeah. Supposed to be joyfully. Let's see if we can pick up on the joy. Was that supposed to be a C natural? It is. Let's pick it up to 72. This is so slow. We're going to change this to our traditional. Fun stuff. Cool. So this is a text, or the song is called "Sing Praise to Him." Do it now. Do it now. Text by Johann J. Schutz, 1640 to 1690, a 50-year-old curmudgeon, I'm sure. Translated by Frances Elizabeth Cox, 1812 to 1897. And then music from Bohemian Brethren's Songbook, 1566, altered. Alright. Interesting. I wonder what Bohemian Brethren's Songbook had originally. Sorry, give me a second. I want to search it. Bohemian Brethren's Songbook. Sing praise to him. I spelled brethren wrong, apparently. What the heck? Okay, let's see if Wikipedia has it for us. Hey, Wiki, I want to know the source of this. No. Sing praise to him. Music from Bohemian Brethren's Song Book. Will you let me know what song it is from the Bohemian Brothers Songbook? Alright, let's just search. There's a copy of it on the internet. Beginning with the organ, fanfare, sing praise to him is an energy. Composed by Bohemian Brethren Songbook 1566. This doesn't actually have it. Where is original? Why is it so hard to find the original? "1566 was a significant hymnal containing 89 hymns in Czech, German, and Polish. It was an early non-Latin hymnal designed to facilitate communal worship in various languages." According to the AI, at least. I don't know, it's been awkward for me anyways. Kirchengesang. You think that's what it is? In English. The choir was singing a Gregorian chant. The noun Kirchengesang. Interesting. So, I don't think I'm actually going to be able to find this. That's depressing. I want to know the origins of this song. Well, without further ado, though, we get into the lyrics itself. Proper. We have: "Sing praise to him who reigns above, the Lord of all creation, the source of power, the fount of love." So this is God then. The source of power is God, remember, right? Like, it's not Jesus he just gave us a schematic with which we could easily follow to get to that power, but he's not the fount of it. Or the source. Alright, the rock of our salvation with healing balm, my soul he fills. Oh, what is the healing balm? Sorry. And every faithless murmur stills. To him all praise and glory. And every faithless murmur stills. Oh. Eventually the faithless are either silenced or go quiet as they become not the faithless. Or the faithless cannot refute it because there's actual evidence. Interesting. What has almighty power, or what his almighty power hath made, his gracious mercy keepeth. Wouldn't it be the other way around? Shouldn't it be the other way around? What his gracious mercy hath made, his almighty power keepeth? I mean, that's a modern interpretation, right? So, by morning glow or evening shade, like really it should be, or the current understanding is that it's the God's power or the Jesus's power that is keeping the mercy act intact, as opposed to the only way that you can gain access to that power is by showing irrefutable mercy. Christian evangelicals are very awful in that kind of processing, even in their own material. That was me doing an edit to be more in line with their dogma, but this is them going against their dogma with the current state of things. So, by morning glow or evening shade, his watchful eye ne'er sleepeth. He's always watching. This is a Christmas song, right? Within the kingdom of his might, lo, all is just and all is right. Within the kingdom of his might, you know, the gracious mercy that keepeth it. Within the kingdom of his might, lo, all is just and all is right. Everything? Or just only the things? To him all praise and glory. The Lord is never far away, but through all grief distressing, an ever-present help and stay, our peace and joy and blessing. That's what he is too. So, as with a mother's tender hand, he leads his own, his chosen band, only the lucky few. To him all praise and glory. He leads his own, his chosen band. Are you... I don't think you get to say that you're chosen by him. He's got to do that himself, right? And he's dead, so... I feel like... I don't know. If you're saying that you get to lay claim on it, what's to say that I get to lay claim on that status as well? Like, I'm part of the chosen band because I feel I'm acting in accordance with his will. See how that goes? Well, looks like we'll both be up in heaven together, and you're going to be looking super stupid if you actually are there, right? Because you're totally part of the chosen band. Because we understand what's going on here. Thus, all my toilsome way along, I sing aloud thy praises. Oh, sorry, to him all glory. Or, to him all praise and glory. So, thus, all my toilsome way along, I sing aloud thy praises, that men may hear the grateful song my voice unwearied raises. Unwearied. So if it does start wearying and you start getting bored of singing the same song and the same praises over and over and over again and having it to no effect, so that you decide to lash out and act out in ways that aren't singing and praising, what's going on there then? Be joyful in the Lord, my heart, both soul and body bear your part. To him all praise and glory. be joyful in the Lord, my heart. Please, be joyful in it. Both soul and body bear your part. I don't know what that one means. Your part? Is that just saying, like, I bear part of the mercy or everything? Or, like, all that is good? Again, I don't think you get to put that label on. Otherwise, it tarnishes the quality of the term itself. Whatever. I don't know. This is a weird one. A fine song, I guess, but I wish I knew where the source was so I could give a full assessment from the Bohemian Brethren songbook. Yeah, it does go down. Fun stuff. So, sing, praise, lowercase 2, hymn. Well done, well done, well done. Pachi, 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 pachi. I want a copy of that all multi-language book. Seems pretty cool. Would be cool to see, even not a first edition copy, but like a copy. First edition would be sick. Alright. With that, though, and that's it for today. Very stuttered, interrupted one all along the way, as our stream will show with multiple, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distinct interruptions in the connection. Gomenasai. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Have a good one out there. Take care. Stay safe. Good luck. Have fun. And